Hi everyone, this is Diana and I am doing a recap of week 20. Yay! Like I have officially gone over my midway mark and I cannot believe how fast it creeped up on us. So I don't want this to be a super long video, or at least definitely not a two-parter. So I'm going to jump right into symptoms so that I can get as many things in one video. I've been feeling a lot of sporadic movement with the baby, and not sporadic like he can't control them, more like it'll happen at any given time of the day, and like he won't just kick like once, he'll kick a few times and then stop for a while. But the funny thing is that once you put your hand on my belly, he'll stop. And Arturo has been trying for like the last week and a half to feel the movement, and it's almost like the baby freezes. And as soon as Arturo moves his hand, it's like party time. So I think it's hilarious. But I think I told him, like, you'll probably be able to see it before you can feel it type thing. Another symptom I've been having is a lot of joint pain, and I'm not talking about just like my pelvis area. I had mentioned before where I had like some lower back pain, but this I'm talking about my wrists, my elbows, my shoulders, my knees, my ankles. They are all hurting bad. And I read that, you know, the hormone relaxant doesn't just discriminate all other joints. It kind of goes everywhere, so I'm living with it, I'm dealing with it. I actually went to physical therapy last Friday when I had my appointment, my doctor's appointment, and I don't know if I'm going to continue with it. I think I'm just gonna, because they're just showing me ways to cope with the pain, and all of these things I can go on my own to the gym and you know, do it, and just get like massages, some prenatal massages. Instead of wasting the money on the physical therapy, I can just exercise and get massages, which feel awesome. Yeah. So the other symptom that has just been like horrible is I have been so hungry. And I'm talking to you about, like, I'll be watching TV and I'm like, they'll have a Burger King commercial, a Pizza Hut commercial. Heck, they could have, I don't know, any type of commercial. And I'm like, I want that, and I want this, and I want it now. Like, I want to eat just about everything that is in front of me. So, yeah, it's a good thing I'm not one of those that has like those weird cravings of things you're not supposed to eat. Well, not that you're not supposed to eat, but things that aren't edible. Another symptom that I've been having, and this is going to be TMI for a bunch of people, but hey, it comes with pregnancy. I've been having round ligament pain up in my crotch area. Now, has anyone ever had this before? It almost feels like a little sharp shooting pain up your, you know, your hoo-ha, and it doesn't last any more than like 5 seconds. And I got scared at first because I was like, are these contractions? What is this? I've never had this before. And I was a little like skeptical about it. I didn't know what was going on. So on Friday when we went to the doctor, she did a pelvic exam. She said, you know, that it's long and very shut tight, that it's probably just round ligament pain, and because we have nerve endings in so many places there, you tend to start feeling things in places you wouldn't expect to feel things, but, you know, definitely round ligament pain. So for anybody out there that's experiencing this pain down there, definitely get it checked out by your doctor, but don't freak out too much. I mean, unless you know, it's accompanied by cramps, lower back pain, spotting, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's probably just your ligaments are stretching, and oh boy, can you tell that they're definitely stretching, because my belly is getting bigger. Yeah, so my doctor actually did, not only did she do the pelvic exam at 19 weeks and 4 or 5 days, she also did like the strip test where she checked the liquid in there to make sure there wasn't any amniotic fluid leakage or anything like that. And I thought that was awesome because this lady does everything I ask her to, and even the things I don't ask her to, like she just goes the extra mile to make me feel at ease. One thing is, I definitely know my baby can hear, because I would be laying, like he wakes up early in the morning, and he usually wakes me up with his kicks, and that morning he didn't wake up before I did. I woke up first and I started sneezing, and this child, like as soon as I sneezed, because it was one of those loud sneezes that feel really good, he just jumped, and I felt him jump, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I scared my baby Jay. Yeah, so about baby Jay, yeah. A lot of people have asked me, am I going to say the name of the baby? I am eventually. I just started, I wasn't going to say it at all, actually. I wasn't going to say it till the baby was born, but to my YouTube community, I wanted to kind of like just wait till the baby was born, you know, just to make sure that that's the name I'm going to stick to. But I've been testing it out on a few people. I've told my sister, I told my brother. Some people love it, some people don't love it, but you know what, Arturo and I love it, so that's all that matters. And it has character, it's not a crazy name that you can't pronounce. So yeah, I love the name. So for now we're going to be calling him Baby J, just in case you were wondering. Another thing that has been happening this past week is my belly is definitely out. Like there's no way you could possibly hide my pregnant belly. But my belly button is also getting very shallow. I don't know if my belly button is going to pop during this pregnancy. I don't think it will, but it's definitely going to get like flat, like very stretched out. And along with a flat belly button, a shallow belly button, I'm getting a hairy belly. Like Arturo was just saying, Diana, like this pregnancy has turned you into a total dude. Between, you know, the keg-sized belly, it looks like I've been drinking too much beer, and you know, the bloatness and the belching, you know, because I've had a lot of, you know, burping and gas and whatnot, and what else? And the hairiness, like hello, what else? What else do I need to be a guy? You know, not much, so yeah. But he was just joking about that. He was trying to make fun of me. But yeah, my doctor told me that this hair is going to fall off. I was like, oh my goodness, I am turning into a hairy monkey. But yeah, and she told me that because I'm starting to get the line as well. It starts right under my belly button. Another thing is, I wasn't gonna do a 3D ultrasound because I just thought it was gonna be a waste of money. $200 was just, I could use $200 for something else, right? Like a stroller or whatever. Anything else for the baby. But I started thinking, and my sister actually was the one that suggested it. We were watching TV and an ad for a ultrasound place came up, and they have a special, a really, really good special. So what usually would cost $200 is only like half the price. And my family, like no one in my family from New York, which is all of my family, doesn't know I'm pregnant. And they're not going to be able to share this experience. And I thought this would be a nice way to kind of surprise them by sending them that video. Also, Arturo's cousin and his girlfriend, which is a really good friend of mine, and my sister, we're all going to go and be able to see the baby. And it'll be the first time where they actually see, or they're part of something to do with the baby. So for me, you know, it's $100. And I could do a bunch of things with $100, but a lot of people are so excited about the coming of this new baby, and I feel like this is going to be a perfect way to share that with them, so yeah. I'm measuring, by the way, 38.5 inches, and my weight, this total, so far in total I've gained 10 pounds. very steadily throughout my pregnancy. My doctor thinks it's fine, so if she thinks it's fine, I think it's fine. I'm expecting to probably gain like 30 pounds this pregnancy, so yeah, my belly button looking shallow. You can actually see how like this used to be way in there, because that's like my piercing hole thing, and now it's like side to side with the part that used to be the top. Or it's still the top, but it doesn't look like it now. It just looks like a hole on top of my belly button. So yeah, and the dark line, and the fuzz, a lot of fuzz all over my belly. Alright guys, talk to you next week.